I'm going to be talking to you guys about implementation issues. The McKinsey 7S model involves 7 independent factors: strategy, structure, systems, shared values, skills, style, and staff. I will address 5 of these 7 factors for Sprint. First, strategy. Strategy is purpose of the way the organization seeks to enhance its competitive advantage. For our strategy, Sprint will recognize safety and security as a top priority. Specifically, our strategy is using the best encrypted software for the network to provide sensitive financial data from being exposed to hackers. Part of our strategy involves incorporating the improved security and encryption into the advanced capabilities of 4G network. The reason Sprint will differentiate rather than be a cost leader is because of Sprint's customers' desire for faster phone technologies. As the internet age has evolved, cellular phones and devices have evolved along with it. Cell phones used to be for making calls on the go. Eventually, text messaging came onto the scene, and that was when the new craze happened. Now, 4G mobile internet and mobile video streaming is the new novelty. Unfortunately, the bandwidth required for mobile internet and video streaming on a cellular device is greater than what can be provided over the older devices. So, for 4G, there have been many new high-powered cell towers erected around the world, with little thought about the adverse effects that the addition of more radiation-emitting technologies will cause. Staff, organizations, human resources, demographics, and employees. 2 major issues involving staff are internal attacks and careless or uninformed employees. Internal attacks are one of the biggest threats facing your data and systems. Rogue employees, especially members of the IT teams with knowledge of and access of network, data centers, and admin accounts, can cause serious damage. There were rumors that the Sony hack was not carried out by North Korea but was actually an inside job. One possible solution in mitigating the risk of privileged account exploitation is to identify all the privileged accounts and credentials and immediately terminate those that are no longer in use or are connected to employees that are no longer at the company. A careless worker who leaks information to a competitor is also a threat. Employees who are not trained with the best security practices may have weak passwords, visit unauthorized websites, or click on links in suspicious emails or open email attachments, pose an enormous security threat to the employer's systems and data. One solution to this is to train employees on cybersecurity best practices and offer ongoing support. Some employees may not know how to protect themselves online, which can put their business data at risk. Learning how to manage passwords and avoid hacking through criminal activity like phishing and keylogging scams is crucial. Skills. The abilities and competencies of the employees working for a company. Sprint may have to hire additional specialists in the web security field. Security engineers, penetration testers, senior software engineers, information security analysts, and software engineers are just a few. The hiring of additional specialists may be a strategic decision Sprint will have to make in the future if they want to incorporate security encryption strategy properly and maintain competitive in their field. Style. The type of leadership adopted. Commercial encryption is very difficult, if not impossible, for government to break. The procedures of this encryption do not produce the key for either of them to open this stuff up, or for them to give to the government to open this stuff up. This is the result of Edward Snowden and the public debate. Implementing this strategy could interfere with government agencies having influence on the kinds of restrictions from their phone records, so there could be a battle between Sprint and government on how to go about the strategy and the style of leadership that they want to lead in.